Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Call Steel 4 and we are in Ordis. Yes, we are doing the rounds of our final region and we got a few places left to go, but the end is in sight and like I said before, I think once we start going through the final stages, it's gonna be a roller coaster straight to the end, I'm sure. And we're gonna have some challenges, but we're gonna have some fun at the same time, I'm sure. For now, let's continue our rounds down the harbor. Let's focus on people outside first and then going back indoors. And I'm still looking for that one recipe, the last one on the list. I'm hoping it's gonna be here or in Raquel. Well, I was conscripted along with my colleague Easton. We were both feeling really down and then suddenly that strange pillar appeared. I seriously doubt it's a mirage, so what in the world could it be? Well, not a good thing, trust me. Whoa, Dawkins is really something. Day of the Great and historic war draws closer, and now this strange white pillar has appeared? Nothing is normal anymore. I feel much calmer seeing this guy still hasn't changed. Yeah, things not being normal anymore. Yeah, I think everyone have those days, don't they? Well, that pointy structure that suddenly appeared really is enormous. Seeing that thing day and night, you start thinking about all kinds of things. Like, how far could I climb? I want to push myself to the limits and see myself so bad I can barely sleep. I can feel the excitement flow through my muscles. What am I supposed to do with all this power, huh? Don't climb that thing. It's not something you climb, definitely. But I am impressed, Dawkins. I want to see how far I can push myself. I can barely sleep thinking about the challenge. I can feel the excitement flow through my muscles. What am I to do with all this power, huh? Ah, stop making all this commotion. If you have time to be joking around, you're not working hard enough. There is definitely something to be said for that mindset. It's not entirely wrong. Man, what's going on with the world? First war gets declared and then this insane looking thing shows up out of nowhere. I hope the guys who got conscripted into the Navy are safe. What is that? It can't be a preemptive attack by Culvert, right? Does it really matter if it was? War is coming no matter what. Look, Calvert, you'll find out just how fragile you are soon enough. Yeah, war is really close at hand and a lot of people still are too influenced by the Great Twilight. Even though, like you guys said in the comments, it feels like it's wavering a bit. Most definitely. And it's not to be surprised with the fortress being here and all the pillars focusing their energy on the main fortress and the last rivalries being there. Yeah, all attention is going to those last few rivalries. And to make sure the right one wins, whoever that is to be, Rean or Osborne. Because it's not going to be any of the others, definitely not. Well, I started looking around for luggage to ship. Old habits die hard, huh? But that's all finished now. There won't be any more tankers coming through here. I'm gonna really miss seeing those big tankers around. What's that? Some weird white thing is coming out of the ocean? Didn't even notice the pillar? Yeah, that's some really intense focusing on work type of stuff. Nope, no one on the outside. Ooh, we can actually get into the waterways. We don't want to at the time, but nice to know we can. You we already talked to. It's not a lot, but I bring some food and supplies. If there's anything you need, just shout. Manager Director Hugo told us to cooperate. Thank you so very much. I wonder if I could take around 20 boxes of food? Is it really going to be enough? I've loaded 10 times that. Yes, we can get that much. We should be able to manage. More importantly, there are lots of anxious people in the neighboring villages, so please distribute remaining supplies to them instead. Got it. That's what you want, I'll get it done. Hey, and that's a nice thing to do. She only took what they needed so that the rest could be delivered to people that were also in need. They could say, hey, give us all. We'll make sure it's used properly. But no. They wanted to share and use it for the greater good. That's Citrine for you. We have instructions from Managing Director Hugo to take food and daily necessities. He told to give a little extra to Riviera Court. Never thought they'd turn it down though. But it's how it is. That's how it is. We'll have to get this stuff over to the neighboring villages now. Yeah, I think they did good by allowing it to go to neighboring villages, because smaller villages in a war like this would be hit so hard with supply shortages, I'm sure, especially after the government conscripted so many people and food and stuff. Definitely.
Well, the old Riviera Court was full of high-end goods geared towards nobility, with the real snobby vibe. They showed the luxury items that were beyond what regular citizens could ever dream of. That's why I started shopping at Kleist Mall. But I can't believe it. I came here for the first time in a while, and it's so different than how it used to be. They've got a huge selection for regular citizens, and even feels like the quality is better than Kleist Mall. They kept up businesses, even after moving to such a small storefront. It shows how strong their spirits are. Maybe I misjudged this place. Riviera Court has had a complete renewal. I'm impressed. Perhaps I misjudged this place.
And actually impressed because it's wartime. That makes it even harder to pull off. Oh, please, excuse me for not noticing your arrival. Welcome to Riviera Court. It's a little embarrassing, but because I was recently conscripted, I've been asking the others to take care of things while I'm gone. Things aren't looking well, but the store should at least be able to stay in business. Partly because I sorted things out yesterday. That's all I need, really. I'll face the future with a proud heart. I have nothing to be ashamed of. True, you gave it your all and did your best. With couple getting ready to leave, the store already feels a lot emptier. This is no time to lose heart. We all agreed we'd do our best in his absence. As long as we keep offering the people of Ordis the same great service we always have, it'll all work out. It's the least we can do to repay Capo, since he has been handling the supply lines. We'll be fulfilling our promise to Lady Ferris as well. Yes. Anything else we can buy? Interesting? Yeah, there's enough things that's interesting, but we need to save money for maxing all our equipment out if we still need it. Alright. Check out the inn here, Miranda's. Let's see if you have some new food stuff for us. Well, Angelo, a guy who got drafted, is a real good guy. He's always thinking of his family and doing his best as the breadwinner. Now, Bassani? He's a smart one. Always got his nose in the Imperial Chronicle. All those guys who got drafted too. They're all important pals of mine. I've been one for religion, but I guess all I can do now is pray for their safety. There's not much someone like me can do for those guys. When they got drafted, then I stay behind, but I guess I'll pray for ideas to keep them safe. Yeah, that's the least you can do, isn't it? And there it is, the cutlet sandwich. Last recipe of the list. Woohoo! If something as big as that shows up in the ocean, you end up seeing it even if you don't want to. I'm a bit worried, but I'm fine. I'm sure Leo and the others are doing their best as we speak after all. So I'll do my best too. I'll keep this place in business no matter what. Urban came by to say hello a while back. He was looking a lot more relaxed, like a weight has been lifted from his shoulders. He's finally acting like his old self again. Good, definitely okay. Okay. And now, a little bit check. Yes, full list achieved. What I'm gonna do between this episode and the next one is that we're gonna go through the entire list, make sure that every result counter is at least on 1, and then we're just gonna deliver the food everywhere. Because I'm thinking it's not so much necessarily if we made it, but mostly if we have it. And of course, with a tick in front of it means we've made everything there is on the list. So we want the tick, and we want everything to be at least 1. And then we can go through the world to deliver those. Because I think we have 3 people. I think it's the old woman from Crossbell at the back alley. I think we have Edel is the other one. And of course we got it's the woman that changes shape. Is that the name of the green Margarita? Yes, that's it. That's her name. Just couldn't come up with for whatever reason. Yes, those are the 3 we need to bring the food stuff for. I don't know for sure if there's a 4th one, because there are 4 different levels of food. I'll figure it out between the episodes and be ready on the next one to deliver them all. Because I know that one is in Leaves, the other one's on the Courageous, and another one is probably at the back alley. But I would figure out where they are hiding so we can deliver the food to them post-haste, so it doesn't take too much. Alright, that's it for the Harbor District. Yes, another one off the list. Good. Wait, I dragged Charlotte out. It's not her fault. You can blame me for everything. Just forgive her. Indeed, the blame does lie with you. Kidnapping, defamation. I wouldn't be surprised if larceny and assault were on the list as well. You will have time to consider this foolish behavior from your jail cell. Please stop, Father. I chose to go with Utah. He's not committed any crime. Charlotte, you disappoint me. You promised me you'd have nothing to do with commoners. You've broken that promise. I'm sorry about breaking my promise to you, but I can't agree with your way of thinking. Utah has taught me so much about the world, and I've been able to think for myself for once. I want to learn more about this city and build a better future for all its citizens, not just the nobles, just as Mother was doing. My lady. But Charlotte, those who live in poor life are also poor in spirit. Have you forgotten how your mother lost her life? I remember. She was attacked by a robber in a back alley. But Utah isn't like that. When I lost the pendant Mother left me, he found it for me and even repaired it. Charlotte showed Count Rackman the Cornelia pendant. Is this true, boy? Yes, sir. It happened at the summer festival. It wasn't just me. Ash and the others helped find it too. And when we found it, it was already broken. But I knew how important it was to Charlotte, and I didn't want her to be any more upset. I asked a craftsman I know, and he managed to repair it. Acting due to how he earnestly felt. This almost reminds me on how she used to act before she passed. Perhaps I'm the one who has been mistaken in my views. Honestly, you had to go and turn it into something even more beautiful than it was when I gave it to my wife. Very well. I suppose I can accept your friendship. I will permit you two to continue spending time together. Father! Oh, thank you so much. Oh, this is great, Charlotte. I will not repeat the same mistake again. No matter what happens, I will protect our precious Charlotte. I promise you, Celia. Oh, this is such a relief. We won't have to worry about your getting in trouble for being with me anymore. I know, isn't it great? I have to keep telling me all about the world. I'm glad that everything was sorted out peacefully. There's not much time until the war starts and the circumstances are dire. Yet I wish to treasure this moment in which the Master and Lady Charlotte have reconciled. And that she found someone to befriend that's perfect for her. Well, they say kids grow up fast. I guess it's true, isn't it, Cecilia? Wanting to work with commoners. The way she never listens. She's like you all the way, my dear. I will not make the same mistake twice. No matter what, I must protect our precious daughter. Well, I think that's also the reason why he was so fierce about her hanging out with commoners. Because of what happened to his wife. But yeah, there are other ways to protect your children, definitely. Oh, Mass will be held at the cathedral today at noon, so please, feel free to join us. Oh, and this is something I'm not really supposed to talk about, but have you heard? It seems that the Emperor has regained consciousness. This is amazing. I just must have heard our prayers. I have to tell as many people as possible. Sounds like it's not going to stay secret for long. This afternoon I'm touring the neighborhood towns to hold mass there as well. There's a lot happening that we don't understand, but I want to tell people we can't give up hope. Everyone, big smiles all around. Smile! Oh, did you see that? It moved. It's too much. The thing's being this close to Ordis. Oh, I really do hate this government. Why do they always have to do things like this? Like I said, according to the notifications from the administration, it's a weapon facility for use against Calvert. As I will believe such nonsense. Forget it. I'm more convinced about the Beckford 5. It was in the region yesterday. The government will be providing compensation for my ship, yes? It sunk under their watch. Well... Quit mumbling and speak up, man. I wish I could, but... Yeah, losses in wartime are not compensated. Definitely not. You lose it, you snooze it. I thought my ship might be useful investigating that white pillar, so I spoke to Marcus Reagan. As a result, he offered to bring up the matter with the Imperial government for me. It was well worth getting ready so we could set out at any time. There's this fact that Lord Beckford's ship sunk though, so we can't be too careful. But on top of the alleviating people's worries, I'll be able to put the governor in my debt. Well, the government's announcement aside, we've sent out notices telling people not to approach the structure unless absolutely necessary. Why do they keep doing things to worry the citizens right before the war begins? The government is so... Yeah, they definitely are. Alright, let's check out this before we check out all the other residents. Oh, from what I've heard, even the government is beginning to suspect the worst for what's to come. As mere servants, we cannot truly comprehend the depths of the situation, but will support their meeting to our fullest ability. Well, I guess that's the only thing you actually can do. But worry, of course. I'm worried about how Ordis and the whole Erebonian will change once the war breaks out. But I've witnessed the Imperial government and nobles struggling to set things right, day after day. They convince me there's still hope, even in these times of confusion and chaos. Yeah, hope is most important in times like these. Well, the Imperial governor has led a lot of visitors lately. He's holding a meeting in the banquet hall as we speak. I've been told to let you all through, so you're free to move as you wish. And we wish to move on through, most definitely. Marcus Bellet and Governor Regnis are currently in a meeting. I would ask that you move around quietly. Alright. Don't think we can get to either side. Nope. Well, isn't this a surprise? Oh, Governor Regnis' grandfather, and you too, great uncle? I take it you've been putting together a strategy? That we have. This order is spreading all across Lemaire, and Ordis is no exception. So I've been working to stem the tide with whatever aid those two gentlemen can offer. Well, we've already determined that the pillar here shares some remarkable similarities with the salt pail that appeared in North Embria. If this information gets out, people are rightly going to start panicking. I think I'd heard the name of that distasteful thing once more. I've reached out to Croatian and Northia, and it sounds like they're experiencing similar unrest there. Though perhaps that suggests that this is all part of a government scheme. Indeed, it's possible they intend to sow chaos and despair so that the world may be more easily swallowed up by the Great Twilight. We can't afford to let that happen. Well, things may look grim, but we still have time to make a difference. I'm going to stick it out until the very end. We'll show everyone that this Great Twilight power isn't absolute. We'll be praying for your success. This Operation Shining Steel of yours intrigues me. It sounds dangerous, but under the circumstances, it may be our only hope. I wish you the best of luck. And you say, hold tightly to what you believe and see it through. I will. Thank you, grandfather. Then I will do my part to keep government distracted from your activities. I have a score of my own to settle anyway. I shall assail them with bureaucracy, the likes of which they have never seen. Honestly, I've never been more confident in him. Thank you, Marcus Ballet. We're glad to have you on our side. Operation Shining Steel? I'd never give him my seal of approval to such a ridiculous plan. The future of the world is too heavy a burden for kids like you to bear. Don't worry about what happens if the operation fails. Just focus on the now and do what you can. Thank you for worrying about us, great uncle. Honestly, you still rub me the wrong way. You snatched the title of Duke out from under my nose. So let's see you step up and really rule. And don't you dare disappear before you settle into the station, Mildeen. Oh, of course, I know my duty. He's dressing it differently, but somehow it does still seem that he's actually worried. Well, we recently received a message from the governor. He hurried back from the capital. Since the appearance of the pillar and the fortress, the capital has been gripped by a strange frenzy. It must be the curse making things this way. I don't know how much we can hold it back, but we must try our best. Things may look bad, but we still have time. We can still make a difference. I'm going to stick it out till the very end. We'll show everyone that this great twilight isn't absolute. People of Thors, I'll be praying for your safe return. The Operation Shining Steel strategy is quite outlandish by most standards, but I'll still support you. In any case, we'll just have to put in our greatest efforts to do our best. I have expectations of you as well. Lots of nobles on the western coast are cooperating with the government and have had no choice but to dispatch troops. The situation is particularly dire in territories whose leaders are absent. We are doing what we can to improve things. It sure was good luck we came here and heard the Courageous 2 was on the move. I hope you won't mind me spreading that rumor around. I want to keep the people's hopes alive. Take care of yourself, Muse. I look forward to seeing you take up your rightful place. That smile of yours always brings me the great joy. Thank you, sir. You look after yourself too. I want to see you again soon. There's so much confusion in territories with absent leaders. We have to help somehow. The rumors have already started, so I'll be spreading around the story about the Courageous 2 some more. We need to keep hope alive among the people, and that hope will drive away the curse at least a little bit. Well, I've been sent by a Florald family to exchange information. However, one does start to wonder about the possibility of Operation Shining Steel. No, forgive me. Our hopes are with you all. We are going to overcome this and find hope in the darkness. Master Vincent, the Lady Fairest of the Florald House, will be participating. Our hopes are with you, and we are going to overcome this and find hope in the darkness. The Imperial government won't be able to approve a strategy that will hinder the Chancellor's will. Without a doubt, the Radiant Wing is the Empire needs in its current chaos. We can only afford tacit approval, I'm afraid, but I will offer prayers for your success. Alright, and that's it for Hill. Yes, Cathedral next. Welcome to Ordis Cathedral. We'll be holding Mass today. We have a lot more people than usual. They all answered the Archbishop's call admirably. No matter their circumstances, I'm certain we can overcome any crisis if we pray together. Yes, but prayer is not, well, the only thing we can do. We can fight. Oh, if you look carefully at that white thing, you can see an eye. An eyeball. Did the Imperial government make that thing? It's unthinkable. I couldn't shake this feeling of unease, so I came here to pray. Good idea. Oh, I'm praying for my father. He was conscripted. I hope he'll fight well and return home safely. We all do. Well, many thousands, if not tens of thousands of soldiers will perish in this war. I pray that it will at least end swiftly to limit the casualties. Please, Adios, bring this war to an end.
Dad and everyone seems so worried. It wasn't that long ago the Ashen Chevalier came here and cheered everyone up. I wonder if he'll help us again this time.
He'll definitely will, I can guarantee you that.
Oh, Adios, please protect my son. He has the kindest of hearts, I know, and he has so much to live for.
Oh, the war is finally upon us. Prince Oliver and the Emperor would never espouse an act of folly like this. Great Adios, please watch over us sinners. Yesterday was terrible. A massive pillar suddenly appeared out of sea, sending the whole town into a panic. It looked the same as the salt pail that appeared in Northumbria. The war begins today, friends. Those of us here in the church will be holding mass in an effort to put the people's hearts at ease, for what little it may be worth. Ah, it's you, Muse, the Ashen Chevalier and your collaborators.
Our bishop, you appear to be well apprised of the situation.
Mind you, I'm not especially informed on what goes on behind the scenes, nor do I intend to stick my nose in. We all have our duties. What say you, we fulfill one of them?
How so, your grace?
In the name of the Ordis Cathedral, blessed as it is by Adios, I, Archbishop Bremfeld, hereby bestow this humble gift upon you. I believe our resources can be of service to you all. As you stand ready to face your destiny, I'll pray to Adios to relieve you of all the burdens you carry.
Our bishop, I don't know how to thank you. Oh, you're always a great help.
It's my mission to pray for the people's well-being, yourselves included. It's not much, but it's all I can offer. Should you lose your way or need to rest, you're always welcome here. I'll be looking forward to seeing you.
We appreciate it.
I cannot fathom the difficulties you will have to overcome, but I will be praying for you. I pray that your heavy burdens will lighten in time. Should you lose your way or need to rest, you are always welcome here. I'll be looking forward to seeing you.
Yes, the more incense we have, the more we can use during the final encounter, because I do tend to save those items up, but in the end they do need to be used if necessary. We cannot not use them if we need them. Oh, Miss Kara, are you sure you're okay? That's the first time I've ever seen you break something. Well, enough already. I looked outside for a moment and met the gaze of that creepy eye, that's why. I realized my error. Let's not speak of it again. Sorry, ma'am. Anyway, we should get to arranging some refreshments for our guests. They all must be so very stressed. Time of crisis call for sugar. I always say, perhaps I'll make something sweet. I'll start the preparations. I'm surprised. Miss Karen never slips up. This goes to show you how dire things are. We have to stay focused. Lady Ferris is working with Thors. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried, but I believe in my lady and pray for her safety. Hey, don't worry about her. She is very, very capable of defending herself.
Do you know what people are saying about that strange pillar? That it's the forewarning to another Northumbrian disaster. They're on the edge of panic. I refuse to lie down and cower in fear until the government makes an announcement. Count Florald, we have to do something. No, please. What I need from you now is your patience. Any careless action taken on the same day that war breaks out could accelerate the chaos. Leave this matter to myself and Director Ragnitz. Can I ask you to specify the territories? Very well. If your lordship so wishes, I'll do what I can. While many of those close proximity to the pillar have already fled the area, but perhaps I can still assuage some anxiety by talking to the people again. Count Florald is doing what he can to stem the tide of chaos. Oh, grandfather will also do what he can. I think we can leave this in their hands. It's you, Lord. I've heard about you from my children. You intend to tackle things independently? I cannot say anything from an official standpoint, but given what I've seen from Vincent and Ferris, it doesn't seem an altogether bad strategy. I'll be wishing you the best in my own quiet way.
Thank you. Well, you look after yourself as well. Please don't do anything too dangerous.
Of course, you can rely on me to look after Ordis. We have to make this a success, to usher in the bright future so many people are hoping for. Well, rumor has it that the appearance of that thing waylaid some ships at sea. But if the Count says he has a handle on the situation, then we ought to stand aside and leave him to him. Oh, most definitely. Well, there are some citizens who were reassured by the public announcement. Even so, there remains a lot of confusion. I wonder what sort of statement we noble lord should make. Well, you'll figure it out what the best course of action is, because you've been leading the territories for years. You should know how to assuage the entire situation. So, is there anybody here? Or are they... They are all here. Good. Oh, have you decided on your guiding principle? Yes. No matter what, I'm going to put the people first. They already have to deal with the conscription and rationing, and now this strange structure has appeared. I want to do what I can to help comfort them. What's most important to me is my family and the people under my care. I see. Well, that's very like you. Really? I was worried that that wasn't the right answer. Believe me, it is satisfactory, and it isn't as if there was only one correct answer in life. But I'm proud of you for coming to this conclusion. Does that make you feel better? Well, to be honest, it does a little. I feel more confident now. Thank you, Ramona. I need your support in the future too. You'll always have it. We go to war at noon. The people must be worried. I think I should go back to my family's territory. Can I leave our business in orders to you? Oh, should I stay with Lilybell and collect information? That would be great. If you find out anything, contact me immediately through Oliver. Alright, be careful, honey. You too. Look after Lilybell. Here you go, Oliver. It's a special shoulder rub coupon. Thank you for always looking out for me. Oh, Miss Lilybell, you made this for me. Oh, I'm so moved. Ooh, my back. Oliver, are you okay? Yeah, he does everything he can for Lilybell. Even though he's a bit on the older side. Oliver told me that his back hurt, so I made him a shoulder rub coupon. Maybe it would have been better if I made it a back massage coupon instead. Not to worry, Miss Lilybell. So long as I have this thoughtful coupon of yours, I'll be alright. Ooh, my back. Oliver, are you okay? Well, he's as okay as he can be. That's basically it, isn't it? Alright, all of Ordis done. And I pick Alster for the next one. Because I think maybe we can finish Alster and Nevercraven for last. It seems a lot, but it's doable. There are not a lot of people in Alster at the moment. Just a lot of animals. Oh, Granny totally lost it and fainted. Suddenly everything went black and there was a huge thing floating over the town. I heard a government announcement. That's a weapon? I don't believe any word of it. When would they have made such a thing? It all seems completely unbelievable to me. It's far enough that you don't instantly see it, at least. Well, we'll be holding the Harvest Festival. It was Sandy's idea. Of course, this means a lot of work for us. There's so much to prepare. The other day, the huge thing showed up in the sky. It's really startled everyone. I hope the festival will help lift people's spirits. It'll be good to have the Harvest Festival even at a time like this. Well, we'll be busy yourself with preparations. Yeah, anything that can alleviate people's worries, I imagine. Oh, I wonder where you are right now, Dad. After seeing something so big up here, I can't help but worry about him. I hope he's somewhere relatively safe and out of harm's way. I hope so too. Alright, got the inn. Ooh, we got a quest here. Well, it sounds like Sandy also heard about the incident. She's been all around town looking for ways to help. I was just so full of pride when she decided to take the reins with the Harvest Festival. You heard about it being delayed, right? I guess our role is to make sure that food is second to none so that everyone can enjoy the festival to the fullest. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna wait with that quest until I've talked to everyone, and then I'll decide if we're gonna open it up now or at the start of the next one. Because it could just be another episode filling quest, I don't know. One side hopes not, so we can finish our rounds and start the finale. On the other hand, I do like those quests a lot, to be honest. They have been really good. Pearl is stressed. She's even gone off her food. There's something going on in this town. A huge monstrosity has appeared in the sky. No wonder Pearl is spooked. I'll protect Pearl and the fields Orc entrusted me with. Good. Do your best. It's the only thing you can. Oh, the distillery also suffered some damage. I was so disconcerted then. I was in the right place of mind to be more thoughtful to those doors too. But thanks to Blank's amazing composure, we were able to keep pushing through it. I gotta say, I'm proud she's my sister. Even though Alster's going through such difficulties, the war's drawing closer, isn't it? I wonder how Dad's doing. I'm guessing he's pretty busy. I'm going to protect the family business and my sisters too. Yeah, and you'll be fine. I know you all can make it through this, definitely.
Oh, after that incident the other day, I feel borderline paralyzed. My poor grandson almost lost his life. I can't bear to think of it. My poor grandson almost lost his life. Oh, my son and his wife currently live over in Aragon. The closer we get to war, the busier they are, it seems. It's been quite a while since I last saw them. I just hope that they stay safe and sound, and that they don't overwork themselves.
I think we all hope that, definitely. Right, no one on the second floor.
Chicken time.
Yes. Oh, I've spoken with Father Nagaro, and we decided to hold Mass in the near future. We'll provide grape juice for the children and brandy for the adults. Everyone is praying for Ida's protection as well as an early end to the war. Yeah, that's the best thing to wish for, isn't it, at this time? That the war to end quickly. What have I been doing? I sent the people of this town, the people I love, to war, insisting it was for His Highness's sake. What would His Highness say, or the Emperor, or Ariel? And Father, I've caused nothing but trouble for you. Will I ever be able to atone for my mistakes? Well, admitting you made a mistake is the biggest part you can do, at least. Well, people's sins and faults can come in many shapes and sizes. The worst of those is when one not try to change, even when becoming aware of their wrongs. We must focus once more on supporting the people of this town as best as we can. I am certain your intentions will come across. The Major is striving to accept and face his own transgression in earnest. Given the situation, nothing could make me happier. I plan on going around town and explaining things to the residents, since everyone is so worried. Good job, you do that. That will definitely help, I'm sure. Alright, one building and a bunch of animals and peoples.
Oh, I'm going to cook omelette rice tonight. It's Kai's favorite. The war's scary, and I was really worried about what happened to everyone. But now that my eyes are healed, I want to see how everything turns out myself. The local animals were pretty scared when the big fortress first appeared. A lot of them left the area completely. Lot and I brought them all back, but Gondor, the lamb, he refused to run. It was really tough coming back. Okay, so he ran, but when they tried to get him back, he didn't budge an inch. So easy here. Grams and Graham are always so down. If I can become stronger, I'm sure they'll cheer up. Chip seemed depressed too. That's why I have to stay with them. Nice chicken. Yeah, he refuses to budge, isn't it? Alright, that is technically Alster. The only thing we have left here is the quest. I want to see what it is, so we know if it's a prepare and all kind of stuff. Hey Sandy, I came here after seeing your request, but... Oh, Instructor Rean, you're here! I know you're really busy right now. You can't even begin to imagine how much I appreciate it. Don't worry about it. I guess you could say I don't want to leave anything unfinished that I might regret later. So, what about the Harvest Festival? Right. Mom and I were just discussing it, actually. Ever since the incident with Class VII, pretty much all of Alster's been really down in the dumps. Even Mayor met him. I couldn't help but worry that everyone was going to fall apart, so I started thinking about whether there was anything we could do. The Harvest Festival's put off due to the war and Prince Oliver's passing. But maybe holding it anyway will breathe life back into the town. You know, I can understand how your line of thought. These kinds of traditional events can really lift people's spirits. It'll be a breath of fresh air. Exactly, and if you're okay with it, we actually have some tasks we'd like your help with. Do you think you could make some time? It sounds like a great idea. I'll do what I can. Oh, that's just a relief to hear. I know that's quite sudden and all, but we're still lacking some key items for the festival ceremony. If you could help us gather them, it would be an incredible help. Key items? Oh yes, 3 of them. First, we need sunny lilies to offer at the altar. Normally you'll be able to find them in bloom just outside of town, but they withered before they had a chance to bud this year. Still, I bet you can find a flower shop in Ordis that have some. Sunny lilies, got it. There's a florist on North Street that we can check. The second item is a galette flower. It's used to make galettes for everyone at the festival. If I remember correctly, it's known as buckwheat flour in the East. I'm pretty sure Neoshuan in Lee's doesn't have any in stock right now. You could look for it in East Street or in one of Crossbell's import shops. I appreciate the advice. I'll be sure to stop by. And last but not least, maple basil. It's for the galette, of course. Oh, but the local plant's already wilted, and I'm not sure we could find any in a store. You could visit Liza in the bakery in Leaves, see practically a walking encyclopedia for herbs. She might know where to find them. Well, we'll pay her a visit then. Just to recap, Ordis Crossbell Leaves. Alright, I can definitely see how this would be pretty challenging for the two of you to handle. You took the words right out of my mouth. That's why this is such a big help. If it's okay with you, just tell what you spent afterwards. We'll pay you back all at once. The two of us will get started on the food preparation decorations. Thank you so much. You're lifesavers. No worries, just leave it to us. Alster harvest started. Alright. So first... maybe Riviera Court? Oh no, wait, we were not here for a shop, we were here for the flowers. The shop was the Crossbell. Glacine's flower shop, huh? I can't think of a better place to find those flowers than here. Excuse me, do you carry sunny lilies? Oh why, it's lovely to see some customers for a change. I've been going through a real dry patch with the times they are. But you see, unfortunately our sun lilies are currently out of stock. You might get your hands on some if you head over to Baronia Island. Not that that's really an option right now. That's alright. Thanks anyway, we'll figure something out. I'm sorry I couldn't help you find what you need. If they're blooming over on Baronia Island, then maybe it'll be faster just to pick them ourselves. Let's head over there to look for sunny lilies then. Definitely. Thank you. Let's check the others first before we do anything else.
Because maybe we'll get hints on where to find the items from there that we cannot find here. Leaves. That's closed. The bezel that Sandy asked for. She might know something about it. Liza, I know this out of the blue, but do you know anything about maple bezel? Sandy asked us to get some, and so we're looking for some. Oh, you're looking for maple bezel. That's actually pretty rare. You definitely won't find it in any stores around here. But there's a place you could pick it up yourself. Where can I find it? At the Brink campus vegetable garden. Really? Well, I talked to Sandy about it right before everyone left for the field exercise in Hamdall. In exchange for taking care of it while she was away, I received permission to use a section of it myself. Ah, I see. So you decided to grow maple basil there. That's right. Though I have to say, I'm a little surprised at the coincidence. Oh? Could it be what your fiancé left behind for you was? Yes, but all I did was plant the seeds you found for me, instructor. The leaves should have gotten bigger by now. They're ready to be harvested. I want to help you and Sandy, so please, take as much as you like. I think he'd be happy to know they're being used. Thank you, Eliza. We'll make good use of them. Thank you very much. There it is. Well, it's relatively close, at least. Ugh. Alright, let's go to the gardens. And it's funny because if we hadn't done that quest at the beginning, then this part couldn't have been completed at all. Well, this must be the maple basil Sandy wanted. The ones back in Alster is all wilted, but the seeds that Liza planted here have grown up really well. I'll just take a few. There, that should be enough. We still need some other ingredients. Yes, we do. Crossbill, let's see. Back alley? Is a shop actually open here? Yes, it is. Maybe not at the antique shop. That's more for the food later on. I thought her would be able to get some for us. It doesn't seem like it. At least. So what other shop in... Oh, wait. Business Association and... Maybe. Well, let's check out the association first, shall we? Sandy asked us to find some galette flour. I'll ask if they have any here. Excuse me, do you have any galette flour? Oh, galette flour. Oh, we just call that buckwheat flour in these parts. My apologies, but we don't stock that here. P&R might have some though. They sell a stall out front. It's worth asking them about it in any case. I see. Thank you so much for your help. And that's why we went to these ones first, because I imagine that they, with their Eastern style food, would have had some. Sandy asked us to find her some galette flour. Maybe this place will have some? Excuse me, do you have any galette flour? Galette flour? Oh right, sorry, but we call it buckwheat flour from where I'm from. Ah, sure, we got plenty. We've been having trouble shifting it actually. Well, it's from outside the Empire, so people don't use it in Erebonian dishes. I'm glad we found somebody who wants some. Same here, we've been looking everywhere. Well, it's 500 mira back. Hope that doesn't run your pockets too deep. You wanna buy some right now? Oh, you got yourself a sale. Great, thanks for your business. We still need some other ingredients. We do. else do you have for sale for us? Did you help us so much? Thank you. That is Brionia Island. Well, let's land there first, so we see where it is at. Let's see. There has to be a mark somewhere, right? Not that it's... Ah, there it is. Where is that? Is that near the village? Oh wait, yeah, new. That must be for this exact point. Oh, these must be sunny lilies. They kind of remind me of the flowers growing on the road to Hemel. Let's pick a few and get going. Okay, that's everything Cindy asked for. We better head back to Alster. Not yet. I want to see if there's still someone we need to talk to here. Ah, the new was for Raquel underneath it. Alright, alright. I'll take it. And alright, that means that we can now go to Alster. Kai, bring something back from distillery, okay? Tilia, help me carry the table. Right, I'll be back in a bit. I'll try my best too. You look busy, Sandy. We brought what you asked for. Oh, Instructor Rean. Thank you. Rean handed over the items Sandy asked for. Sun lilies, gilliflower, maple basil, you have it all. You found everything so quickly. Thank you so much, Instructor Rean. I have to get ready now, but I hope you enjoyed the Harvest Festival. We will, I'm sure. Alster's Harvest Festival. I'm sure Tovel and His Highness would have been interested. It might be tough for him to come, but just letting him know won't do any harm. Will he dress up and try to attend? A little while after, Alster's Harvest Festival was finally ready to begin. He's gonna be hiding in the shadows, isn't it? Oh, you cannot say it to Oliver and not expect him to show up. Thank you for letting me know, Rean. You're gonna let His Highness and everyone else know too, right? I did, but they looked really busy when I contacted them. Then again, there are people out there who are facing life or death situations. It's not really the time for smiles and laughter, is it? Well, okay then, that's fair. Well, I'll just take care of that then. Anyway, putting together such a nice festival in such a short amount of time. Your students never fail to impress, do they? Well, they really don't. As an instructor, I honestly couldn't ask for more. Instructor Rean, Tovel, have you sampled the food yet? The galette's there, the special one you brought us the ingredients for. Well, I cannot believe you made this with your own two hands, Sandy. You people decades older to shame, you know that. I couldn't agree more. The basil is so fragrant and it spreads so evenly throughout the galette. That's nice of you both to say. Oh, and I want to let you know that we were able to decorate the altar with those sun lilies. Being able to harvest festival justice means a lot to me. Fingers crossed that's enough to give the people of the town a little pep in their step. I know what you mean, Sandy. But getting back on your feet emotionally can take a bit of time. So even if it don't look like it, I'm sure your kindness will reach their hearts. They'll be on the up soon enough. It's already starting to work, Sandy. The town feels a little lighter. Like it's emerging from the gloom that was taking over. And it's a shame for us. Your delicious cooking gives Rean and me a huge boost. Well, that's a good review as they come. Thank you so much, you two. Okay, thank you for your patience, everyone. Told you he was gonna be here. I know that voice. Oh, that's right. Sherazard Harvey, traveling dancer extraordinaire. Here to join the Alster Harvest Festival. And I will serve as your attendant as always. Sherazard, Mueller. Talk about extraordinary guests.
I can't believe that this is actually happening.
Am I seeing things? Olivier Lenheim, traveling musician at your service. If you would be so kind as to lend me your ears, I would love the honor to performing a piece for all of you.
And a dance by Scheherazade.
It's a miracle. I'm so happy to see them, but I'm too ashamed to show my face. Mayor Metham, if you're hesitating, or if you feel regret, then that's all the more reason to speak to them. Even in these times, she really seems to love dancing.
Oh, she does, and it's so beautiful. It really is. The way she aligns her movement with her highnesses is incredible. Oh, even if the eye patch isn't exactly ideal, I'm just glad our prince is alive and well. Oh, absolutely. That alone is enough reason to offer thanks to Idios. Oh, there really isn't anyone else like him, is it?
It's true.
He's always taking things in a beautiful direction.
Well, His Highness constantly orders me around, but even I'm glad to see it. I haven't seen reckless behavior like this from him for a while now. It's to see every now and then, I have to say.
Scheherazade dancing brought the festival's excitement back up again. Olivier then chatted with the Alster residents. He told them on how he managed to survive and how he had been concealing his identity ever since. And why? Just so they know. The Harvest Festival, a success in a large part thanks to Sandy's efforts, began nearing its end. After they decided to take a break, Rean and the others stood in front of the stone monument at the Lenheim residence. It's well past the point of really mattering now, but was showing yourself like that a good idea?
Fear not. When it comes to this town, everyone's ability to keep a secret is something that I have complete confidence in. The thing is, to me, they're good as family. And family worries about and takes care of each other. They're all going to work in earnest to protect me. That's as good as guaranteed. I agree completely. I never in a million years would have imagined this place could burn down like that.
Oh, this is where you and your mom lived, right?
Right. As people who shunned luxury and treated everyone equally. To me, those days were humble, warm, and above all, deeply fulfilling. And when I tried to defer to you, she became so angry.
Well, when I listened to you talk about it, I started to get a pretty good picture in my head. Well, she's why you and Lieutenant Colonel Mueller are so close, if I remember correctly.
I know that most people say this about their family, but she really was a special person. She was so full of life. I wish you were here, Mom. I know that you're still up there worrying about me, and I hope that you always will be watching over us.
They offered a prayer as they stood in front of the monument. They then left Alster, seen off by the town's residents. Alster Harvest Festival completed.
The Earth Talisman, finally! I've been looking for that one.
That means we can put it together with all the other elements and make a very impressive talisman. Right, very good. Is the festival still there? Like, everything surrounding it?
Lot, I need to apologize to you. I have been harder on you than deserved lately. I hope you don't hate your old Grams too much.
I don't hate you all. I'm using a wooden stick to sword train, so I'm going to protect you and Grams from danger. I'm going to do as much sword training as I can to become stronger. I'll look after sheep too.
Yeah, he's going to be so reliable when he grows up, I'm sure.
Well, you know what?
I'm gonna leave things here. We're gonna do a round of Alster before we actually go, because we had the Harvest Festival. We want to see if the flowers are still on the monument, and well, we just want to see what people are saying now that we lifted their spirits. They may be a bit more hopeful than they were before. So yeah, a round of Alster would definitely be worth it. So sorry if the episode was a bit longer, but I felt like fulfilling this one completely now was the best course. So next time I'm gonna do the rounds of Alster. We're gonna go to Raquel, do the chest, and if we have time, we're gonna move on with the story. Yes, we're getting that close. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye bye.